There was a land in the world where a king who had ruled for centuries. The Quran says, was not only the king of the country, but also claimed to be the god of the people. The Quran narrates that once he arrogantly said, Ana Rabbukumul Allah, I am your greatest Lord. This tyrannical ruler used to force the people to prostrate themselves before him. And then one night a dream came that made the king's sleep forbidden. Interestingly, what he saw in his dream happened to him. According to the dream, when his death came, he cried out, Forgive me, O Allah. But Allah did not allow his body to be buried under the ground. Rather, he left him as a sign for mankind until the Day of Judgment. Egypt was the most powerful country of that era. In the cities built on the banks of the Nile, crops bloomed as if gold was pouring from there. Their markets were very prosperous, and their stone-built skyscrapers and palaces were one of the signs of their pride. At the center of this prosperity and pride stood a certain Pharaoh. His orders were not only laws. People were forced to believe in his orders. He would shout, I am your greatest Lord. And with this shout, Egypt would become silent. This Egypt was a nation that would never see the light of day again. They were the children of Israel. Their houses were different. Their clothes were different. Their lives were different. They were made slaves. Their men would drag large stones from morning till evening to build the skyscrapers and palaces of the Egyptians, and at night they would fall down exhausted. Their women were kept alive to maintain the continuity of slavery, so that these women could give birth to more slaves and build the palaces of the pharaohs. Pharaoh deliberately kept this nation weak. When my shadow falls, the ground becomes holy. The stones tremble at the sound of my footsteps, because a weak nation will never be able to move its throne. But a hint is enough for the wise. According to Ibn Kathir in his tafsir, one night Pharaoh had a dream. He saw a fire coming out of the direction of Baytul Muqaddas, burning down the houses of Egypt, but the houses of the children of Israel were unharmed. Pharaoh woke up in fear. For the first time, he felt weak. That night, Pharaoh summoned the astrologers and soothsayers to his court. He told them the dream. Then they researched it with their blasphemous words and said, A male child will be born among the children of Israel, who will cause the downfall of your kingdom. This future struck Pharaoh like a thunderbolt. When fear entered Pharaoh's arrogant heart, wisdom departed from his heart. And when wisdom departed, oppression was born. Pharaoh thought that he had to end the problem before it arose. Since an enemy would be born among the children of Israel, no one from the children of Israel could be left alive. Then Pharaoh announced the worst order in the history of the world, the observance of which was not only the law, but also the death penalty for the disobedience. Pharaoh announced a bloody order. This danger must end before it is born. Bon Israel should not be able to raise any future hum, and after this order, the killing of children was carried out from the city to the city. Mothers' laps were empty. The newborn baby was taken from the mother's chest and killed. Thousands of innocent children lost their lives. My child, give me back. My child, your child will not come back. He has breathed his last. Musa alayhi salam was born in a dark time of this oppression. His mother spent every moment in fear. When did the tyrant Pharaoh's soldiers come, kills his child? The angel of Jibril suddenly descended from the sky in front of the fearful Musa's mother and said, Let him drink milk, and when you are afraid of danger, float him in the river. Don't be afraid. The mother of Musa, I will return your Musa to you, even if you hear the heavenly message of your child and float it in the river. It is very difficult and adventure for a mother. But Musa alayhi salam's mother quietly made a floating chest for her child with a stone on her chest, and tied a stone to her chest, and floated the newborn child to the river according to the heavenly instructions. The water of the river was running out. Musa's mother's chest was leaving. And Musa's little sister was running along the river bank, wanted to see where the floating chest carrying his brother reached. Finally, by the power of God, the ark reached the ghat of Pharaoh's palace, who wanted to kill Moses. When Pharaoh's wife Hazrat Musa saw the ark, he asked to open it. After opening the ark, Musa's magical tease melted her heart. Hazrat Musa immediately said, "Don't kill him." He cooled my eyes. "I will take him as a child." Then he took the child directly to Pharaoh. Pharaoh realized that this child came from Bani Israel, because he ordered to kill every child of Bani Israel. But looking at Musa, the arrogant Pharaoh said, "Can this one child be harmed?" And since then, the game of Pharaoh's downfall began. Musa alayhi salam was not drinking the milk of any other woman. Mother's milk became essential to keep this newly born baby alive. Just then, the sister of Musa alayhi salam came forward and said, "I know the search for a woman who can take care of this child, and this is how Allah fulfilled the promise that came from Almighty Allah." Allah returned his child to the mother who had floated her child in the river. He also gave the honor and dignity of the palace. Time started to come out. Musa alayhi salam became a young man. Allah said, "And when he reached full power and wisdom, I gave him wisdom and knowledge." One day Musa alayhi salam entered the city. There he saw two men arguing.